Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today I'm all excited because I'm doing a fragrance tag. So I saw Dr. Claire Smith do this tag and it's called a fragrance fan tag or something like that. And it was created by a young lady on Instagram, which I will obviously put her Instagram handle up on the screen so you can go follow her. Her name is Jackie. And Dr. Claire was like, whoever wants to do the tag, do it. And guys, I am a sucker for a tag. The questions are phenomenal. So I decided to join in. So if you're interested in my answers, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you've decided to come back, big up your whole self. Truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. As always, before we get into the fragrances let's talk about my scent of the day. So my scent of the day today is this one from the house of Kerosene, and this is Promises, Promises. This is just really a deep, dark, sexy vanilla. It's vanilla, it's amber, and I think there's musk. I love it. I love it, and it's just getting better with time. It's a new release. It was released this year in 2024, and it's just getting better. Date night approved. Go for it. Go for it. If you like a deep, dark vanilla, this is one for you. Done in the Kerosene DNA. Gives me 6-7 hours on the skin. I absolutely enjoy it. It's not boring. I really enjoy it. So Promises, Promises from the house of Kerosene. That is my scent of the day. Okay, so let's start the tag. So first question, what is the first perfume you ever bought? So I was a perfume lover because of my mom, and my mom had a nice little collection. But when I first got some coins to get my first big girl perfume, and I still have a bottle of it, not the same bottle because that was years ago. It was this one. It was Eternity from Calvin Klein. Who remembers Eternity? I love this fragrance still to this day. I mean, I don't wear it out anymore, but it just has these feelings of nostalgia. It is just such a very I love it. It's sweet. It's girly. I don't even know what's in it. But I love it. It just brings back... I bought this perfume when I was maybe 18, something like that. This was my first big girl perfume. So, hey, I'm always going to have Eternity. And the other one that I bought around the same time was Amarige. Y'all can't tell me anything about these two fragrances. Of course, I'm sure they have been reformulated, but guess what? First perfume I ever bought. Eternity from Calvin Klein. A classic. An absolute classic. Question number 3. Which perfume brand material do you wish you tried earlier? And I'm going to go with the brand, and I'm going to go with Dries Van Noten. Oh my gosh, I am exploring that house and I'm thinking to myself, what have you been doing? How come you don't have every single release from this house? That house is just phenomenal to me. And I just started, when I say just started, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, just started exploring that house. I wish I started exploring that house a long time ago. But yep, that is the answer to my question. It's Dries Van Noten. The next question, number 4. What is your perfume of shame? So I am interpreting that question as a perfume you bought and, you bought it for whatever weird reason and you don't wear it. And mine is Prada Candy Night. So if anybody wants a bottle of Prada Candy Night, let me know. Because, I don't know. I guess I'm over the whole chocolate thing. I guess I am. Because I think this one is also discontinued. So, yeah, this is my perfume of shame. I bought it, I thought I liked it, and I don't think I've ever worn it. Maybe, no, let me stop. I've worn it once, and I've had it for at least 2 years. Yeah, Perfume of Shame, Prada Candy Nights. And that is that. This next question is, what are the last 3 samples you've tried on your skin? So that's a good one because I've been trying a lot. So the last 3. The first one is this one right here, and this is Nassau, and it's from Alfred Ritchie. And I tell you, I'm not going to tell you if it's full bottle worthy or not for me because I actually have a video that I filmed about this fragrance. So this one is coconut, raspberry, bergamot, pear. There is some lavender, whipped cream, praline, pistachio, ambergris. It goes on and on and on. Yeah, but this is one of the this is one of the fragrances that I've tried on my skin recently. One of the last 3, and this one is called Nassau from Alfred Ritchie. Okay, the next one that I've tried on my skin is this one right here, and this is Roca, and this one is from Christian Provenzano. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yep, just tried this one on my skin recently. This one is raspberry, saffron, orange, caramel, peony, amber, musk, moss, vanilla. Again, I'm not telling you if it's full bottle worthy because I have a video. I have a video upcoming about trying these fragrances. So yep, Lord, I'm dropping everything. So Roca is the other one that I tried on my skin recently from Christian Provenzano. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. Him. And the third one I've tried on my skin is Amore Torrido from Salas Parfums. So I'm going to spray a little bit more on my skin right here. And like I said, I'm not giving away any thoughts on it. It's just answering the questions, the last 3 fragrances I've smelled on my skin. So it's Nassau, Roca, and Amore Salas. Amore Salas has grapes, apples, bergamot, just really fruity. Apricot, violet, lily of the valley, coconut, benzoin, amber. So yep, those are the last 3 fragrances I have smelled on my skin. The next question is, what is your favorite synthetic note, really, in a fragrance? And I picked, just like Dr. Claire, I picked aldehydes. And the reason I picked it, it's because it's just one of those notes that I know, especially for my life and what I do. When a fragrance has aldehydes, that means for me, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an easy reach. It's going to be something that I could clearly wear to work and not bother anybody. It's clean, it's soapy, it's yeah, that vibe, that whole clean, nice, easygoing, just jumped out of the shower vibe that the aldehydes can give. Of course, it depends on how it's done and who does it, but from the aldehydic fragrances that I have in my collection, that's how I view them. So that's one of my most favorite synthetic notes. Next question is, what is your favorite natural material? And my favorite has to be ginger. I love me a ginger note in a fragrance. I love it. I don't know. I'm just addicted to it. I like ginger in real life. I like ginger tea. I like ginger ale. I like ginger a lot of things. And ginger in fragrances, it's just so uplifting. It makes me happy. It does something to my senses. It's very nostalgic because I cook with a lot of ginger. And me just love it. So yeah, ginger is one of my favorite it is my favorite natural ingredient in fragrances. Next question, which fragrance changed your stubbornly held view on something? So I would say the Valentino Donna Born and Roma range changed my whole view on jasmine because I was not a jasmine girl. I still don't think that I am a jasmine girl through and through because sometimes the jasmine is too indolic, like forget about it. I will be running. Okay, I will be running as fast as I possibly can. But this whole line of the Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the way the jasmine is done in them, it just really changed my mind about jasmine. Before I was like, oh, jasmine is in the fragrance, I don't want it, get it away from me. But now, because of that line, I'm a little bit more open-minded. The one I have in my hand here today is this is the Coral Fantasy. And yeah, there's yeah, this line of fragrances, all the flankers, that definitely changed my mind on how I view jasmine. Next question. What is your opinion on projection and longevity, and which would you prefer in a fragrance? So projection, okay, I'll start with what I prefer. I prefer longevity. I prefer to have a fragrance on me because, you know, when people are in the fragrance space, they're always accused of wearing fragrance for other people. Basically, no, that's not the case. I wear fragrances for me. I love to smell good. And if a fragrance is long lasting, that's it for me. I'm excited. I really don't give a hoot if it's projecting down the hallway. I'm just really happy that I can smell the fragrance on myself. So that's why I prefer to have a long lasting fragrance as opposed to a super projecting fragrance. And now the other side of things is like, if it's a fragrance that I enjoy, but it projects too loudly, I don't really want to offend anybody. I want to keep, I want to enjoy it myself. I don't want to be enjoying something and the whole office is like, what is wrong with this woman? Doesn't she not know that everybody in here is about to go into is about to have a COPD exacerbation? I mean, duh, it's just too much. It's too much for the office. But and that's the way I look at it. I prefer a fragrance that lasts longer than a fragrance that projects down the street. I mean, because all in all, although don't get me wrong, I love a good compliment. I love that. But I'm wearing my fragrance for me and I want to smell it. I want to smell it all day. So long lasting for the win. Longevity for the win. Next question. I'm going to read it slowly. List 3 perfumers you like / know of that you can recite without looking up their names. Number 1 is Louise Turner. Why? Possibilities. Possibilities from La Perla. She is stuck in my mind just because of that one fragrance. Number 2, Quentin Biche. Who doesn't love Quentin Biche? Valaya, the Delinas, Tilia. I mean, we could go on and on and on. Amouage's Guidance 46. The man's a master, okay? Master. And then the other one is Oliver, what is his name? Oliver Cresp or something like that. But he's the one that did the Acro line, Bake, etc. I think that's his line. But yeah, those are the 3 that come to my mind, first to my mind. Of course, I think of MFK. There are a few others. But those are the 3 that are at the top of my head. I don't even have to think twice about those perfumers. I know who they are and I know most of the fragrances that they have created. And the very last question is this. Which is your favorite fragrance that can lift you up on a bad day? I have 2. The first one here is Eden Juicy Apple from Kayali. This is just a happy fragrance. I smell it and I just want to bounce around the walls. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm feeling down, I just spray this and I'm just like, okay, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay with the world. It's just such a happy, easygoing fragrance. So that's one. And the second one is Amorous Intense from Navitas Parfums and AI the Great. And I think they're along the same lines. It's just like that whole apple kind of juicy vibe. Those 2 fragrances, they make me truly happy. So they could definitely lift my spirits on a bad day. Yep, that's my answer. I cheated. I picked 2, but yeah. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. Wasn't that like a nice, really quick, fun tag? I enjoyed it. I'm gonna tag a few people, and I hope that they do the video also. And I'll absolutely put the young lady Jackie, I'll put her Instagram handle on the screen, so if you'd like, you could go follow her on Instagram. And like I always say, we could be anything in this world we want to be with any hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And I always say you should also subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. But as I was going to say, even if we're not there, or even if we are going to smell like good people. We will smell fabulous at all times. Thanks, y'all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.